Hello and welcome to City Trekker. My name's Adam and I'll be your guide as we aim to find the right gear for the right task for you. Today we're going to take a look at the modern DAYFARER Active Sling Pack. Let's check it out. Modern DAYFARER was founded by David Hundertmark in 2018. Launching first on Kickstarter, they've released a backpack, a sling, an active sling, and a few accessories. They're based in Germany and their products are made in Vietnam. Their active sling pack features VX21 material, YKK zippers, and magnetic Fidlock V-buckles. It's a great size at just over 12 liters and will fit a 13 or 14-inch MacBook Pro. So let's check out this sling pack, starting with the exterior. We've got this VX21 material all over the exterior of the bag, which helps keep it a little bit light. The bag weighs about 2.39 pounds and it's about 12 to 14 liters. On the front, you do have a quick access pocket that's accessible from either side through these zippers. You have these two tabs at the bottom that make it easier for closing these zippers. You also have two zippers that give you access to this main compartment. On either side of the bag, you have these mesh pockets for your water bottle, and this will fit up to 1,000 milliliter Nalgene. So let's try this with a 1 liter Nalgene. So you can see it does work, but the more you use these pockets, the more they just kind of wear out. So this pocket I've used more than the other pocket, and so it's gotten a lot more loose as time has gone by. So you can see this pocket on this side is still pretty tight because I've not used this pocket that much. These tabs at the bottom can also be lash points, so you've got two on the back side at the bottom of the bag as well, so you can run straps through these lash points and stick some stuff at the bottom of the bag if you need to. On the sides of the bag, you also have this quick access pocket, and these are on both sides. Here you've got a quick access pocket as well. The top of the bag, you've got this magnetic Fidlock V-buckle that I really like, and then this expansion comes up, and this magnetizes together, which is a nice feature. But when it's not filled up all the way, you can roll this down and use the Fidlock buckle to put the strap in place and just kind of hold it down. Now at the top, you also have access to the laptop compartment, and this will fit a 13 or 14-inch MacBook Pro. On the back, you've got a top handle that has a little bit of cushioning to it, and it's nice and thick. It's a comfortable handle to use. Now the shoulder strap on the back is a little thin. It's got some cushioning to it, but honestly, this could be a little bit more comfortable. And I don't like how this shoulder strap butts up against the top handle, and so it kind of pulls out a little bit there. I wish this top handle was just a little bit higher so it didn't get in the way of this shoulder strap when you're wearing it. Now, bottom of the shoulder strap, you also have this Fidlock V-buckle for putting the bag on and off. You also have some nice strap management that keeps the strap from dangling around. And this strap can be attached to either side of the bag depending on which shoulder you want to wear it on. There's some ribbed padding here for some added comfort. And then you have small quick access pockets here on the back that are pretty discreet. Be good for a passport. And as you can see, whenever they had a good idea, they tried to do it as many times as possible. So there's a lot of features that are on both sides of the bag where maybe you only need one, but they figured why not do both. So let me try this on for you. When wearing the bag, sometimes I'll just do it over one shoulder like this, but ideally you're gonna wear it crossbody. So I'll use this Fidlock magnetic V-buckle and fling the shoulder strap over my left shoulder. I like that the shoulder strap on this is fairly wide, but I do feel like it could use a little bit more cushioning. By the way, these are my Western Rise AT pants. Nice and comfy. All right, so I am 6'3", 180 pounds. What I don't love about wearing the bag is that I feel like on the side where the strap is, whatever shoulder the strap is going on, that side kind of sticks out a bit. And so it doesn't like come close to my body, it kind of falls back a bit. And so I've had similar slings that they wear a little bit tighter to my body, but this one I feel like it sticks out a lot. Maybe it doesn't look like it sticks out a lot, it just kind of feels like it does. You be the judge. What do you think? And then taking it off, unbuckling that and taking it around. Now the thing is, if you've got 10, 15 pounds of stuff in here, it's kind of difficult to do that detachment and bring the strap over your shoulder, because you gotta hold that top strap while you're reattaching the Fidlock V-buckle. And if it slips out, you're gonna drop your bag. So you just gotta be careful about that. Oh, and I do wanna mention that Modern DAYFARER did provide this bag for this review. They're not sponsoring this review, and they don't get to approve it before it goes live or anything like that. So all thoughts and opinions are my own. I've got this bag fully loaded with my EDC gear that I use for work. And so as we go through the different features of the bag, I'll be doing a loadout along the way. So let's get into this bag. And before we do, I'd love for you to triple click for me. Click the like button, subscribe button, and ring that bell to check out all our future reviews. Thanks so much. Now, about 80% of you watching right now are not subscribed. I don't understand. Why would you not subscribe? It would help me out a ton if you would do that. So please subscribe to the channel. All right, getting into the bag, first we'll open these front access zippers. And so you can access this front pocket using either one of these zippers. I've got, pens on this side in this track pouch. And then on this side, this is an alpaca little zip pouch. And I've got a Matador towel in here, Matador keychain mask. So for an emergency, if I don't have a mask with me, here I got this one, and it's nice and small, ready to go. And then this small front pocket, I've also got, this is my aftershave. So I use that occasionally for hand lotion. So the inside of this front pocket does have a little bit of organization. These two pockets at the bottom, one for maybe pens and then one for other items. I really like that they went vertical with these. A lot of times when you have a front vertical pocket like this, they go sideways with the organization. And I just personally don't like that. So I feel like things fall out and it's just not the best way to do it. So I do like quite a bit that they've gone vertical pockets with these two small organized pockets at the bottom. Now on the side here, obviously I got my water bottle. This is a Lark water bottle, and it purifies the water when you press that button. It does some kind of ionization, or I don't know what it does, but traveling internationally, sometimes the water can be a little sketchy. So I run the water through this, purify it, and then I know it's safe to drink. So as I mentioned, the elastic on this pocket starts to wear out over time. I've been using this for, I don't know, maybe a month or so. And so the more I use this pocket, especially up here at the top, this elastic has gotten a lot more loose. Now we have these small pockets on the top sides here. I've got my Fulcrum and Ruck cologne in here. Oh, it's so nice. This is the Shackelford cologne. Oh, here, smell that. Yeah, it's good. All right, so inside this pocket, we've also got a key clip. And the interior on the entire bag is this 20D nylon ripstop. And it's kind of a light gray. And I like that it's a lighter color, makes it easier to see the items that you put inside. So what I find in the pocket that has this key clip in it, this strap is so close to the zipper. And so when I'm shutting it, a lot of times the zipper will catch right here by the strap, and that is really annoying. So right there, it gets caught. So I've tried to just do this a lot and get it, so it will move past it, but still it often gets stuck right there. So that's annoying, not a huge deal, but if you notice it catching, just keep working that zipper. Okay, so here the other side, you got this other water bottle pocket, and then I use this pocket for, oh, this thing is cool. So this is a tin with a spot for patches, and it's got, an organizer inside. So I've got my gum, my mints, and my candies. These guys sent me one of these to check it out, and I appreciate them sending it, and I really like it. So this pocket on this side is the same, except you don't have that key clip. Now on the sides, you also have this small little pocket here for maybe a passport or something else, maybe a field journal. It does go to about the middle of the bag, so it goes in fairly deep, but there's not a lot of dimension, especially if you've got a laptop in here and other stuff. So for me, I don't really use this pocket. I don't feel like I need to, and there's two of them on either side. So if you have, you're traveling, you got two passports or a passport and a field journal, you could easily use those pockets for that. All right, so let's access the main compartment from the front. We can access it either from the front or the top. Right now I'm gonna do the front, and this access point is very similar to the Remote Equipment Alpha 31. And just in the way that it's designed and everything. So it doesn't have those two vertical compartments, but the way it opens here is very similar. So this opens up, and I've got, my EDC stuff in here. Now on this side, you've got kind of this rubbery material, and this pocket, I think, is for, dirty clothes that smell. So if you're going to the gym and you've got, you know, your shorts and your underwear and you want to throw it in here and not have it affect the smell of everything else, it seems like this seals pretty well and it's not going to let the smell get through. I don't use it for the gym, so I just have my full focus planner, the pocket planner inside of here. Highly recommend these planners. I've been using them for a little over a year now and really like them. Now on the inside, you can fit a decent amount of stuff. This is the Dyneema Article 110, and I use this for my Western Rise Versa hat. And I just roll it up and toss it in here. Then I've got a hat with me wherever I go. And I use a hat instead of an umbrella, so I like having one of those with me wherever I go. This is a stash pouch from Able Carry, and I use this for my snacks. So I've got, let's see what we got in here. I think I've got some candies in this one. This is the Matador containers. I forget what these are called. We'll put the name up here somewhere. And then this one, I like to keep some dark chocolate with me. And so after lunch, I'll have like one piece of small dark chocolate. Just a little sweetness goes a long way. And then here, just got some trail mix inside of this one. This is a D-Made Bags Dyneema. This is like the small dop, and I really like it in the Dyneema material. Inside of here, I got all my chargers and cables. Got my Moment lens for my iPhone. Most of this stuff is Anker chargers and cables. Some of it's Apple, I think. I've got an Anker battery charger right down here. But all my power needs are inside of this small little dop. And then here I've got the Dyneema Article 116. I really like this guy. I use it all the time. And so he provides a strap with it, but the strap is a little bit bulky for my taste. So I like this strap from Wandered. There's a little bit of Wandered branding right here. And it's easy to put on and take off. And what I really like is this little magnet right here. And so if I'm wearing it like a sling, then I can just pop that magnet open, swing it around my shoulder, and I'm good to go. So really like this, highly recommend the Dyneema pouches. So inside of this, I've got, you know, if I'm just gonna head to lunch or something, and I wanna take some basic stuff with me, this is what I take. So I've got my iPad mini in case I wanna, you know, watch a video or something during lunch. There's a small zip pouch in here. I've got Fulton and Rourke cologne. I've got emergency deodorant. Highly recommend doing that. Got some chapstick, Young Living oils. This is Peace and Calming oil. Got a small capsule from the James brand. Got ibuprofen in here. And then this little pouch from Green Room 136. Pretty cool. I've got some Thieves mints from Young Living oils. And then I just got this, emergency pants. They're emergency underpants, but I've got gum inside. But I just loved this tin, and so I had to have it. My son got a kick out of the actual underpants. We threw them away. Then I got a Band-Aid over here, some gum. I got my tracker, my Apple tracker. So, you know, whether I've got my backpack or this Article 116, you know, it's gonna track wherever I'm heading and not gonna leave any bag behind. Then I got some cleaning wipes for my iPhone and devices. Oh, and this cool handkerchief in the back here. This is, oh my, is that what I think it's a City Trekker. It's a City Trekker Hank. Oh my gosh, so cool. LMC Customs made this for me, and I've got a few extras if you want one. They're, I don't know, 25, 30 bucks, 20 bucks. I'll put below how much it actually is. But if you want one, there's only, I think, 4 or 5 of these that I got made. So let me know. Oh, and then I've got an Anker battery charger in here, just a nice small one. And then this from Lever, the Lever kit. So just a small little charging cable here. So I can just pop that in here and then plug that into my iPhone and I'm good to go. It also has an adapter to go to USB-C. And then it also has this small pin if you need to get your SD card out of your iPhone. So I just keep these together, and then, you know, if I need to charge my phone and I'm not near a charger, I can use this. And inside the middle here, I got a little snack. What was this? Pineapple with coconut. So fruit jerky, who knew? Some candies. I got my Klipsch T5, I think, earbuds. So if my Apple earbuds, if the batteries run out, I'll use these. Or these also seal a lot better, so if I'm on a loud airplane, I'll use these instead of the Apple AirPods. So that is how I use my Article 116. Some of you have been asking about how what my use case is for it. So that's what I carry on the daily in this thing. So as I mentioned, the inside liner on this is a 210D ripstop nylon. Got a little bit of branding from Modern Dayfarer and Dimension Polyant that makes the VX21 material on this bag. So we've got a small back pocket here, and this will fit an iPad. Now you can access the main compartment from the top here. So we just undo this strap and unroll it here. And this has a magnetic closure, which is nice. But then you can see all the way down to the bottom here. You've got a lot of space, a lot of room. If you've got a big load, I would recommend filling it up from the front section here and then do the roll top and finish it up here at the top. And then you can roll it just a little bit and extend this strap so that you can, fix it down. So you can have a decent amount of extra room right here at the top, maybe another 2 liters, 3 liters. Now when this is tightened down, this strap kind of gets in the way of both the top handle here and access to the laptop compartment. So you just got to flip it over if you're accessing the laptop compartment. And so the laptop compartment right here, I've got my 13-inch MacBook Pro in here, and it is a suspended laptop sleeve. So really prefer a suspended laptop sleeve. So glad that they did this inside of here. So those are all the compartments. I'm gonna load everything back inside of here. Let's take a look at some similar sling packs in a similar size. So this is what I think is the main contender for the Modern Dayfarer Active Sling Pack. This is the Boundary Supply Errant Sling, previously called the ArcLight Sling. This has VX21 material. It's around 15 liters, and there's a bit of compression and expansion on this as well. You've got a separate laptop compartment, similar size. You've got the Fidlock V-buckle in the front here. You've got a Fidlock V-buckle for the strap, very similar. This strap is, I would say, more comfortable than on the Modern Dayfarer. And I would say this sling pack fits a little bit tighter to my body, a little bit closer to my back than the Modern Dayfarer. So this is what it looks like wearing it. Again, I'm 6'3", 180 pounds. So I can't tell if this is sticking out as much as the Modern Dayfarer does in the back. It feels like it's not. Maybe we can do a comparison. Now the Boundary Supply does not have water bottle pockets on the side, so that's a negative. It does have a top handle here that's really convenient for hanging the bag. The material on this is a lot thinner. There's a lot more padding and stuff inside the Modern Dayfarer, so if you want more padding for your items, then this is definitely a better option for you. It also has 2 side handles. I don't really use these that much, but it's a nice option to have. It has a front pocket with access from either side, same as the Modern Dayfarer, but the organization on this it's kind of vertical, but I do like it a little bit better on the Modern Dayfarer. So I'll do a review of this. I haven't yet, but I've had this sling pack for over a year and I really like it and I've used it a lot. And there's a lot of similarities between these two, and it really just kind of depends on which you prefer. When there's not a full load in this, there's magnets on the side that contract the bag and give it a slimmer profile, which is kind of a cool touch. There's also a small quick access pocket at the top of this, and I can fit my whole hand on the inside, so there's a decent amount of room in here. The Boundary Supply Errant Sling and the Modern Dayfarer Active Sling Pack, I think these are the 2 best sling pack options out there, and it really depends on what you're looking for, what kind of organization, how much padding, but I would recommend choosing between one of these 2. And I think these are priced about exactly the same. I think they're both about $225 or somewhere around there. I actually had this sling pack in a different version, and I wanted the X-Pac material, so I sold that one and then bought this one in X-Pac. This is the Mission Workshop Spar. It's a little bit smaller. To me, this is like elegant and cool. So it just has a nice sleek design to it. And then it also has this Cobra buckle, which to me is a really premium accessory to have on a bag like this. So opens up, you've got a decent amount of room inside. I forget the exact number of liters. We'll put that right here. And then there's a small spot for like an iPad or something on the inside. You also have side access to the main compartment and a similar front pocket, but you only have access from one side of that pocket. And there's no organization on the inside of this pocket. There is a key leash in a key clip, and it's kind of a nice soft material on the inside of it. Decent shoulder strap. You got a little bit of a pad here that adds to the comfort. But if you're wanting something sleek and a little bit smaller, this is an awesome option. This is from Orbit Gear and has a weird long name. We'll put that up here. I feel like this style is great for cyclists. So if you ride a bicycle and want just kind of a small sling pack, this is a cool one to go for. The buckles on this are coated with kind of this rubbery feeling material, and it just feels really smooth. Get some good organization on the strap right here. You've got a front pocket with access on one side and no organization on the inside of this front pocket. On the inside, you've got a suspended sleeve for like an iPad and a small laptop. And there's just a decent amount of space here. So we'll put the specs to this, how many liters right up here. So you also have a side access zipper that goes into the main compartment. So I think the Orbit Gear and the Mission Workshop are very similar bags with very different styles. So if you're wanting a smaller sling pack, these are two great options with very different styles. This is the Cotopaxi Chasqui from their Cada Dia line, and it's about 13 liters. Has a very different style from the other ones that I've shown you here today. Some good organization, but man, this thing will open up full clamshell. And so you can just get into this whole thing and load it up, and it will fit quite a decent amount. So you've got a sleeve right here. You've got a smaller sleeve on this side with less padding. So you could do like an iPad on this side, a small laptop on the other side. You don't have to open it up all the way. So you can do, part of the way once you've got it loaded, with a decent amount at the bottom here. You get a top pocket that goes like almost all the way down to the bottom here. And then a small inside pocket that's kind of a quick access pocket right here. And there's a key clip inside as well. Side handles on this, and a pocket here on the back that is, you're gonna want flat items in here like a passport, but it's nice. It's kind of like there's some security to this back pocket when you're wearing the bag. And then the shoulder strap is decent. It's not amazing, but it's okay. What I do like is that you've got this load lifter here at the top, so you can tighten this up as much as you want. So those are some good sling pack options. I got two other options that are a little bit different. This is the DEFY Insidious and VX21 X-Pac material. It is 10 liters and I love this thing. One of the main reasons I love it is because of this strap. It is just super comfortable, has a massive Cobra buckle on it that just sounds like like if a dragon was eating diamonds. Anyway, I love that. So it's super comfortable. They've got a 6 liter and a 10 liter. This is the 10 liter. And I mean, you can fit a laptop in here. You can fit quite a bit of stuff in here. You've got a front pocket with a little bit of organization here. And then this is the main compartment, and you've got some organization in the back of this as well. Now there's almost no padding inside of this. So if you have fragile items like a camera or something, you're gonna want some additional padding before you put it in here. And then there's a back pocket for like a laptop, but there's about 2 inches of dimension here, 1.5 inches to 2 inches. So there is a decent amount. So DEFY Insidious, I'll do a review of this soon as well. I love this thing. And like I said, I prefer the 6 liter version, but if you need something larger like a 10 liter, this is a great option. Finally, if you just need 2 straps, but you want to keep it small like 10 liters, GORUCK has a bullet that is just awesome. This is a Dyneema bullet that GORUCK put out. It was limited edition. They made a little over 80 of these, I think. And it's made of Dyneema, so it's super light, super durable, and nice and crunchy. So this has a front diagonal access pocket that goes all the way to the bottom, and then one main compartment that opens up full clamshell. So you got a small sleeve in the back here. You cannot fit a 13-inch MacBook in the sleeve, but you can fit it inside of here. And so if you put it inside of a sleeve and then put it in here, it's fairly safe because there's not a lot of padding here at the bottom. And then on the front side, on the inside, you've got a small top pocket that I use as a quick access pocket, and then a larger bottom pocket with mesh. So that's it, the modern DAYFARER Active Sling Pack. And I don't know if they are the first ones to coin the term sling pack, but it's the perfect term for those 10 to 15 liter bags that only have one back strap that aren't really a typical sling, but they're kind of a different category of their own. So I love the term sling pack for this bag. And David, who designed this, is really into Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And so he was like wanting just a small bag that he could take to the gym, just have a change of clothes and maybe an iPad or something like that. So he wanted something that was smaller than the backpack, but larger than a small sling. So this bag is kind of a sweet spot for the size of, 12 to 14, 16 liters. If you want just a kind of a small load, but you want to be able to take a, 13 or 14 inch MacBook Pro with you, and just a few other items, this is an awesome option. I really like the material on this. I like the padding that's included. I like the magnetic Fidlock V buckle. I like the organization, but at times it feels almost overkill. Like there's so many different compartments and options to this bag. I wish it was a little bit more streamlined, a little bit simpler. It is definitely over-designed, and I feel like it didn't need to be that way. I like that there are water bottle pockets on this, but I am concerned about this material, starting to give over time and getting stretched out too much. I don't love the shoulder strap on this, and I feel like the bag sticks out a little bit too far. I like the expansion at the top and the option to access the main compartment either from the front or the top. I do like these little side top pockets, but I will say they're a little bit difficult to get closed. And so, when I'm closing it, it gets almost all the way, and then I have a little bit of trouble. So I almost wish there was a tab over here I could grab a hold of to get it to close the rest of the way. And the side with the key clip does tend to snag on that strap, and so that's really annoying. I like the padding on the back. I feel like it makes it comfortable to wear this on my back, and I've carried over 10 pounds in this, and it's still pretty comfortable. Even though I don't love the shoulder strap, it's not too bad. And I wish there was additional just top strap right here for hanging the bag on a hook or something like that. I love it when bags have that option. So they've got a top strap for grabbing a hold of, but then they also have just a small loop for hanging the bag. I like that the laptop sleeve is suspended, and it's pretty impressive to me that you can get a 14-inch laptop inside of this thing. Thank you to David Hundertmark at Modern Dayfarer for sending the sling pack for the review. Appreciate it, man. Hey y'all, I also want to let you know we've got a lot more reviews coming your way and an interview with Philip De Los Reyes from Remote Equipment. So the first part of that review is coming soon, and then after that, a review of the Bravo 18. I hope you all have enjoyed this review of the Modern Dayfarer Active Sling Pack, and if you have, please click the like button below and subscribe to the channel to check out all our future reviews. Thanks so much, and take care.